I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know if it's a good sign. It's kind of, I don't know if there's much market for it actually. But yeah, they even had these panel discussions on why the sort of music that I was doing, and string band music, old time mountain music in general, the whole string band scene isn't as popular as say the singer-songwriter, folky musician. And I don't even like to call my music folk music. I think that that's a very it's a marketing scheme pretty much, I think, and it sort of gets associated with the folk revival and really cheesy sort of, you know, Kingston Trio and Peter, Paul and Mary and Puff the Magic Dragon and stuff like that. Well, but you know, it's just simply mountain music, and they've tried to put names to it over and over again, and to the people around here it's always just sort of been music. And it's been traditional music and old-time music and mountain music and all these things, and they're trying to identify it and put their finger on it, but they can't. And it's not really meant to be out. There was one time in the early record industry, early days of radio, that somebody came down from New York, and they came to the Bristol area of Virginia and Tennessee, and they were hunting down like mountain musicians from around here and trying to find the most authentic mountain thing that they could find. And they had some great recordings, and they called that the Bristol Sessions, and they captured people like Grayson and Whittier from down in Virginia, and the Carter family from Hilton, Virginia. They recorded in the Bristol area, and it was huge in the record industry, and that's as far as it got, were those early days. And after that, they kind of moved on to other things. But or at the height of its popularity anyways, it's always kind of been around, and never was even really meant to be popular. It's a dance music, basically, and people gathered at community gatherings around here, and they played it at dances. And some, you know, even when they still had a phone operator like dispatch, people would just take their phone off the hook, and one person would play into the phone, and everybody else around the mountain would listen. So, but so you know, they never was worried about making anything, but it was just sort of music, a way to relax, a way to entertain yourselves. But and it's totally unnatural that I'm trying to make a living at it. Here's a fiddle tune that commemorates a Civil War battle that was fought in this area, called the Brushy Fork of Johns Creek. Better move this. I was doing a school show one time and had like an auditorium of 500 elementary school kids who wouldn't keep still, and they were rumbling the bleachers, and it's like, just, okay, close my eyes and play the tune. And I closed my eyes and was playing the fiddle tune and got about halfway through it and threw the bow across the gym mid-stroke and looked down, and I had hit the microphone and just destroyed everything, and went over and got my bow and tried to scratch out the ending, and by that time it was too late. It was just all over with, and the kids were all over me. It was pitiful. They were embarrassed, and we lost control at that point. Yeah, losing control of 500 elementary school kids with no administration around. They were having a faculty meeting at that time, and they had the art teacher watching the whole school, and they had no respect for that art teacher. screech so much if I had rosin, so give me just a second.